Hi everybody, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is the United States of the world. We're on a mission to banish poverty. We're a cloud nation. We've been around for a little over 5 years, so we're still an emerging nation. We're now helping to expand our economy, improve our treasury, and that will benefit all our citizens because they all hold our currency. Our currency is given away free to all our citizens every month. Anybody can become a citizen. There's no fee, there's no obligation. You just come along and register, and that's all there is to it. We're also a non-separatist community. That means we don't separate people into groups based on their gender or location, financial status, anything at all. We just see everybody simply as a human being, part of one big family of humanity, all linked together, all individually unique, all having something unique to offer our community, and all of equal value to our community. We'll have a little affirmation in a moment to help us with that ideology. But before that, we'll have our little, very short opening prayer to help us find true happiness in life, not to be confused with pleasure, which tends to be short term. True happiness is that ongoing, ever new bliss within, and that is something that everybody really strives for, even if they don't know what's missing from their life. It's that calm, that bliss that is always there. And it's something that you can't buy. You can only get it through loving service to other people. And the great thing about being of loving service to other people is the more people you serve and put more value into what you do, then the more you'll find that everything that you want in life will be attracted to you. So that is what our little prayer's about, helping us find that. And then the affirmation, and then we'll get started with the updates. But let me welcome you, whether you're watching live or whether you're watching the recording. A lot of our people watch the recordings because 7 p.m. London time simply isn't convenient for everybody. We stream into Facebook, We Share Abundance Publicly group, and also into YouTube, and that automatically records the sessions in those places, and they're there for you to go back as many days as you want. I've got a message from Deviani, just okay. I apologize for that. I'll bring you up to date with what that was about. That was from Deviani. So I had to just answer it so that she's not held up. Okay. So let's get started now with that little prayer and affirmation, and then I'll tell you what that was about and everything else. Dear Heavenly Father, we're so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, bless each member that they may find the joy of service, and through service attract true happiness and everything they need into their life. Amen. And our little affirmation: we're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world, as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay, so let's just have a look at who's in. We've got a few people in our link. We've got me from Cornwall in England. We've got Norman from Doncaster in England. We've got Lewis from Lisbon in Portugal, Richard from Devon in England, and Maureen from London in England. And then we will have, no doubt, some people in YouTube. We've got Syed in from Pakistan, Ramachandra from Watford in England, Aina from Norway, Kim from Cork in Ireland, Bosina from Edinburgh in Scotland, and our other Bosina that's also a regular here, from Slovenia. My internet connection is terribly bad, so I hope to at least hear something. Okay, I hope you do too, Bosina, but you can always catch the recording if things buck up a little bit. And we've got Nanki up in from Nigeria, just popped in as well, I see. Right, that call from Deviani, she's been working on the withdrawals so that we can get those back up and running. It won't be available tomorrow. Well, I'm saying it won't be available tomorrow. We may get it activated tomorrow, but it needs, she's pretty well on with it, but it will need to be tested. So fingers crossed we'll get it done for this weekend. Excuse me. But if not, it'll be Monday. But I'm hopeful that we'll get it sorted out and active tomorrow or Saturday at the latest. But I can't promise it. Okay. Deviani has also, of course, been on the mall, and this withdrawal thing has just delayed it a little bit, but hopefully we'll get them all ready for testing next week. The Fun Miracles is available. We haven't started work on the back end for the paid games there, but you'll be able to test your knowledge and have a little bit of fun and invite people to join you and see who can top the leaderboard. It's all down to not only answering the questions, but how quickly you can answer the questions. So it's a fun thing anyway. You know, you can go along there and play. We got Ron in from Amsterdam in Holland, and we got Maya in from Hampshire in England. So let me excuse me again. Let me give you the numbers. Okay, we had an increase of just 1 in the 777 plan to 45,234. An increase of 11 in our registered members to 53,583. The same 11 increased our active member count to 3,501. An increase of 1 in the ShareHope Powerline Pro membership to 781. An increase of 3 in the Easy Team Builder to 1,115. No change in the Success Blueprint, stable at 41, and an increase of 9 in the Best Plan Ever to 692. So those are your numbers. That's the last 24 hours sorted out there. Vishal, excuse me, Vishal has been cracking on with the TIR plan, and he's got the framework all done. Now he's working on the allocation of commissions within the framework. You know, the what you get paid in the matrix and the referral commissions and matching bonuses. So he's well on with that. Whether or not he gets it completed tomorrow, it would be a big ask. But we'll see how far he gets with it. And it will be available sometime next week, I'm pretty sure. Once again, I can't promise, but where software development is going, we can't promise anything. The Easy Team Builder recruitment tool, we've got a delay on that because the people that are going to provide that for us are busy with their own coding for something, and they've asked us to wait till the 1st of August. So we're getting there, but we just have to go with it, you know, go with the flow. Okay. I don't know how many people we've got in the wonder if I can find out quickly. Do you remember? I think that did it show the number? It shows active members of 159 now in our social media program. I've not been able to do much on that today, nor have I done what I was hoping to do with the Fun Miracles, get the instructions sorted out and explain things about how everything is happening. So tomorrow's another day. It's been a beautiful warm day, but that doesn't suit Cody, and he's not feeling 100%, unfortunately. So your prayers for him will be helpful and well received. I think that pretty much covers it, because we can't, until we've got the withdrawals sorted out, we can't do any free cash. Pointless if you can't get it, and I don't want to be building up a lump of them. So excuse me again. So we'll just have to wait on that. I don't really have any more updates. The more people use and start posting into the social media site, we've got the community there, the more it will appear in search engines, the more people will get joining it. Of the people that join it, I think an awful lot will join We Share Abundance. So get your posting done, get your advertising for it. You can link it to other things. I sent you an example today of in a message I sent out saying, great new, I can't remember what I said actually, but basically it said great new social media site. I'm advertising these 2 things on it. Why don't you join us and start making things work for you? So, of course, you can promote anything you want in there. You don't have to be a member of We Share Abundance to participate in the social media site there. But I think a lot of people will join over time through that site. You can also do things like, why don't you post in the social media your score, or the Fun Miracles site, and say, can you beat this? I just scored so much. Go here, it's totally free to play. Let me know if you can beat my score, and this sort of thing, if you've been paid a commission, post it in the social media site, say, I just made another $5 or $50, $500, whatever it may be. You can post that. If you've got news, local news and things like that, post it. All of these things help the algorithm for getting us into the search engines, and when people are looking for social media outlets, it'll pop up. But we've got to put in the work to start with. We've got to do what we can to expand that, and once we get it expanded, the more it grows, it'll start to snowball. And then, as I say, you'll get a lot of people there that will join We Share Abundance. And if you've introduced them and made a friend with them, they'll say, oh, I need a sponsor. Can you tell me what your sponsor name is, or something like that, Of course, you can also say, I'm a proud member also of We Share Abundance. If you want to join, it's totally free. No obligation. This is my link. Join it and I'll guide you through the potential that you have in there. Lots of ways you can use these things. The game site, as I say, once again, get onto you can use it in the social media platform, but you can also get onto your friends or go down the pub, say, hey, I'm playing this game. I wonder if you think you can beat my score. All these things are available to you to help you grow your network. The more people you have in your network, the more likely you are to find those people that will walk their talk. In other words, the people that'll actually get out there and promote things and duplicate your efforts, creating that activity within your network. And the activity is what gets you the income. No good having a network of people that are doing nothing. It's no good putting in people that don't want to do anything. You need to be looking for active people and teaching them, helping them to be active, and working with them, helping them help their people, and work on down. And you put in the effort, you will generate huge incomes. But you have to put in the effort. You have to do it. And that is what most people won't do. So if you want what most people don't have, time and financial freedom, you've got to do what most people won't do. Put in the effort. You don't have to do it for a long time. 3 to 6 months, serious effort finding the right people and working with them, you never need to work again. You probably will want to continue because you'll be finding it's fun by that time. But your first 3 to 6 months, you'll be thinking, oh, it's a bit of a slog, it's hard work, and that, and many will give up. But the ones that don't give up and keep going and keep going and keep going and get through that period, they built their network, and then it becomes a fun business. But you have to put in the work, and that is why very few people generate significant incomes in network marketing. They're not prepared to do what it takes. For a relatively short period of time, they'd rather work 40 years in various occupations to end up with a pension that is hard to make ends meet. They've got all the time in the world to spend once they've retired, but not enough money to do everything they want to do. You can determine your retirement not by age, but by your financial resources, and you can build them very quickly if you're prepared to do what it takes. Okay. I see we've got Radio Pirata in from, oops, I've lost him. Where's he gone? Here we go, Radio Pirata from Puerto Rico. And we've got Syed asking a question. I think, what is XP and how it works? I don't know. I don't know what XP is. I'm sorry, no idea. It's nothing that we have within our system. We've got Peter in from the Cameroon. And Radio Pirata saying, advertise and promote the business any way possible. Yep, you've got to do that. You've got to advertise and promote it. But then you've got to take it a step further. And you've got to find the people that have responded and have joined. And you've got to work with them and find the people that are prepared to do what you do. And that is advertise and promote the business any way possible. You've got to make sure that that duplication is happening. And most people won't duplicate. And, for over 30 years, I've tried to create plans that will make anybody succeed regardless of their ability and their effort and everything else. And it's not possible. And people say, oh, with AI, you can do it and it'll all happen and it'll all work for you. And it doesn't. There's a very good program. I've been in it for 10 or 12 years when it first started. PLS. I don't promote it much, but I have done on odd occasions because I think there are programs better suited to our member base than PLS, and that's the reason. But the guy there is a very good, genuine guy, and he's set up with some very, very powerful AI. They'll phone people for you, it'll answer the questions, it'll do the whole bit. He gets the leads, you pay a certain amount, various different levels, and he gets leads into the system for you, and they do all the work that they can. And you know what? It doesn't work. Yeah, you'll get a few people joining, but they don't stick with it, and they drop out. And why? Because they don't know you. There's no personal contact there. People buy people. And they've come in and they've got all this AI and had all the questions answered, but who's answering the questions? Who's this? Oh, it's a bloody robot. Oh, I can't do with it. I'm off. You've got to have that personal connection. And that's why it's important to get your photograph out there, to get your picture out. Got a lot of people in here now in our link. No image, no video. So if anybody's watching this, they're going to say, oh, well, I'm not interested in joining those people. What about Graham Frame? He seems to be talking about things and I can see him. He looks an old guy, but he's probably okay. They're going to come looking for me. They're not going to come looking for Norman or Lewis or Maya or Nankiap or Maureen or Richard. Why? Because they like to see people. They like people. Same in the community. If you get in there, put your picture up there, get a profile picture up. Because if you don't, people will scroll past you. People buy people. They don't buy services and products and things like that. They buy people. They like to buy from people they know, that they have a relationship with, they know, like, and trust. And it all starts with being able to see you. You know, would you want to join somebody that is hiding away? You know, some people even use false names and things like that. You've got to be out there. You've got to be upfront. You've got to do it, and you've got to tell it like it is. Because if you don't, people will bypass you. Sorry, but that's the way it is. Okay. So that is another advantage of being here in our link with your video up, getting into the community with your pictures and your banners and whatever else. And the same everywhere you go, whether you're in Instagram or Facebook or TikTok or any of these other channels, whether you are advertising, you know, you build a splash page. A lot of people build splash pages. They join Lead Sleep, which is very good. I think you can build a splash page totally free. If you have to pay, it's not very much anyway. It's $23 or $25 a month or something like that. And they have an awful lot of things going on. But people build a splash page, but it doesn't say who they are. If they put, you know, this is me and this is what I've done and what I'm doing, that is far more powerful than join here now and make a lot of money, because they don't know who it is. But if you're in there saying, you know, this is me, this is it, join me now and make a lot of money, yeah, I'll have a look at this. I'll get in touch with the guy. Okay, makes sense. Okay, I don't see any more questions. I don't have any more news. Oh, one thing, my group in the community, I've not accepted anybody yet. I will get round to it. I need to check that you're meeting some criteria, and then we'll be able to build that group, get you on the right track. Will everybody that joins the group and wants to succeed be a success? No. But it'll give you a better chance of being a success, provided you're prepared to get out there, do what it takes, show people who you are, take the action. There's no reason why anyone can't be a top earner. Other than the person that they see in the mirror every morning. Okay. Right. So that's it, folks. I'll be here same time, same place tomorrow, hopefully with a few more things in place. And I'll be here in our link, streaming into YouTube and into Facebook group We Share Abundance Publicly, 7 p.m. as always, regular as clockwork. Sometimes a little bit late, I apologize, but I do try to be on time. So God bless you all, and I hope to see you all tomorrow. Bring some guests with you. Say, come and find out what's going on. Why not? Why not bring a few people along to join in and see what's happening? Okay? God bless you all, and get out there and help, share love and abundance. Help people. Do what it takes. God bless. Bye.